Scorpio in anger. Scorpions are calm and composed most of the time. They have the habit of holding grudges, sometimes for years. They are really dangerous to be around when they are angry. They hold grudges and they do not easily let go of whatever upset them. The thing with Scorpio is that you won't even be aware they are angry with you because they will be totally passive aggressive. They can be a tough nut to crack when they are angry, simply because they won't tell you what has rubbed them the wrong way. They can also get extremely insulting to those they don't like, and this can turn out to be the worst part of their behavior. And then they will comment something in an insulting and hurtful way out of the blue. You won't even know what hit you. Scorpio's ruler Pluto encompasses the idea of power. Maintaining control is what drives them to be so observant and focused. While this trait can be beneficial, losing control becomes the Scorpion's downfall. If for any reason their power has been stripped, it can feel like a personal death. This is when the breakdown begins. Emotions they worked so hard to suppress reveal themselves in every way imaginable. Crying, screaming, and bouts of depression may manifest in the extreme. As shocking as this can be to witness, Scorpios will rebound eventually. Pluto rules both death and rebirth. Once a Scorpio has recovered, they will ruthlessly work to rebuild their power as if they are coming back from the dead. This ties in with betrayal. Scorpios do not take promises lightly. When they make a promise, it is as if they signed a binding contract. They will do everything in their power to make it happen. The same is expected in return. When a promise is unfulfilled or broken, all hell breaks loose. You can expect their temper to escalate in a way that rivals a Taurus, which is no small tantrum. Beware of screaming and the destruction of property. Betrayal is Scorpio's unforgivable sin. Loyalty means everything to the fixed sign. They don't easily allow people into their hearts, but once they do, they give all of themselves. If you break their trust, it's best to accept your fate. You will be the recipient of their revenge. Close friendships are bad enough when tested, but Scorpios feel the betrayal of romantic relationships even more intensely because they are possessive by nature. Infidelity is a line that can't be crossed. The deception will send a Scorpio to the brink of insanity. Not only will they exact revenge, but they will never ever forgive. One of Scorpio's biggest pet peeves are people who are fake, inauthentic, and pretend to be something other than what they are. Their BS detectors are always on. Insincerity won't rip raging emotions from them in the same way lying can. But if you're anything less than real, you will quickly discover why the Scorpion is known for its sting. They will call you out, embarrass you, and rip you to shreds. And if any sign understands how to make words hurt in a physical way, it's Scorpio. For the most part, Scorpios have a knack for remaining composed. As the reigning kings and queens of the poker face, you will never know what they are feeling, which is kind of an amazing feat as this water sign feels a lot. Raging storms may be brewing inside, but on the outside they present themselves as the picture of calm. It's no wonder this sign is known for its inclination toward revenge. All of the suppressed emotions eventually need an outlet, and the best perpetrator for revenge is someone who doesn't reveal their cards. They're extremely clever and they know how to apply their intense focus on any person or situation. It goes without saying they are not easily fooled. But on the rare occasions this does happen, it's going to take an awful lot of effort. Even the theatrical Leos are no match for Scorpios at their worst. When they unleash their fury, their core ruler's Mars makes a grand appearance. Everything and everyone is in the path of destruction. Though they are not the type to keep many people close, the ones they do hold dear are off limits. This includes family, close friendships, and romantic partners. When you hurt a Scorpio's loved one, you may as well have hurt them directly. They will hold you accountable for the pain you've caused, and they will come after you for retribution. It is rare to see an angry Scorpio, as they are so good at keeping their feelings locked away within themselves. However, when they are angry and when you are in their line of fire, you better watch out. They will stare you down, and that eye contact will feel like cold knives. They can be very, very hurtful with their words, and their sarcasm can cause a lot of harm to those who have to deal with it. Scorpio also don't forget those who scorn them, and they will often hold grudges. They're emotionally destructive creatures. Scorpios are totally angered by being criticized and put in a corner by people who are in no way better than them. Angered by being cheated or lied to. Can't stand hypocritical and pretentious people. It is easy to anger Scorpios because they are always looking for revenge. These natives should be paid attention, since it can't be known when they are striking someone. Those who are foolish enough to make them angry should take good care. They can make others feel terrible with a simple glance. Not to mention, they can highlight insecurities in people in order to use them when they need to. Their loved ones know deep inside their heart that Scorpios aren't forgiving, no matter what they've done. The anger of these natives is painful and unstoppable. Small, irritating things that no Scorpio can withstand. Try to take pictures of them when they are not aware of it. It gets worse if you upload the pictures in a social networking site and it doesn't get any likes. Try to do something wrong and force them to feel pathetic about you, like tear a page of a book and pretend that you are very sad about it, to force them to tell you that it doesn't matter. Try to take responsibility and do nothing about it, like saying leave it to me and never do it. Making them feel like a second option, giving them reasons to not trust you. Dismissing their ideas, challenging their manipulative moves, confront them, etc. They're always ready to face any challenge, so it would be a good idea to not make them angry. These individuals can't forget what made them upset. Only when hurt and contradicted they can make their opponents shut up in an abrupt manner without giving any explanation, as if they no longer know the person who has dared to cross them. They can be thirsty for revenge for a very long time and plot against those whom they think done them wrong for ages as well. Since the planet of war, which is Mars, is also ruling them most of the time, they can't forget or allow themselves to not destroy. Being a masculine and fixed sign, they are confident in their own strengths and know what they can do. The most vengeful of them have no human feelings and would simply harm anyone. Their favorite way of revenge is the psychological one. Knowing how to torment their opponents, they can destroy those who are opposing them little by little. Mind games are their favorite because they are played gradually and making people doubt their sanity. Possessing a magnetism that can't be seen in others, Scorpio individuals can use their elegance and charm to make everyone believe what they're lying about. They can make up riddles and leave behind different hints that can't be understood by anyone. In the beginning, others can consider them weird, but in fact it's only their vengeful manner that's working its way out, usually until it's too late for something to be done. In case they don't have the opportunity to play the mind games they are into, they can start to sting people with their invisible tail, poisoning them and sabotaging their reputation until these individuals no longer believe in themselves. If stressed, they can become traitors who are only interested in conspiracies. These individuals are the ones to backstab others and to generate intrigues. Scorpios are oftentimes emotionally detached when in a bad mood. They can be angry for no reason whatsoever. Thanks for watching the video.